I'm not at the point of research where I could speak about how it's appropriate or be able to express the deep complexities of race in Latin America and how that's expressed by different people in different countries and with different histories. But I think that here in the United States, for me as a white person, thinking about representing musics of potentially Native American peoples or people of color, Black people, people in histories of slavery, that has been something that, like you mentioned, Natalia, that we're starting to think about a lot more. And in my research, I've centered on the ways that we use the voice to represent race without even realizing it. For example, if you're singing a song from Mexico in maybe a Native American language called, Nahuatl, and for example, a song called Le Cantimo Choquilia is a song that we sing in border crossings. So you could sing that in kind of maybe even a bel canto tradition. So Le Cantimo Choquilia, mis placeres, mi afición. But then you also hear recordings of people singing it in what you might deem a more Native American style, which becomes this really blanket way of describing things, describing the kinds of sounds that people might make in a racialized way, which can sometimes be culturally accurate, but very frequently we simplify it too much to be representative of an entire swath of people, potentially over multiple continents.
Bethany and I were chatting about this, that we were doing Chico Chi in Tres Cantos, and I caught myself saying, Chico Chi, let's make it really beautiful. And I was like, why is this beautiful? And Tres Cantos it's like, really make it bright and nasal. And they were charged words in my language. And so I had to scrap, and I did a whole lesson on code switching with my students. And we just talked about switch the code, don't assign a value.